Well, there's a neighborhood in Greensboro people feel is a cut-through. For years, homeowners have complained about the traffic, the speeding, and the crashes.
Now, the city installed temporary traffic calming devices along Peach Orchard Drive, which is in the north part of the city, almost a year ago. Now people want more to be done, saying the opening of the last section of the urban loop has more traffic zooming past their homes. Fox 8's Daryl Matthews is live to show us what they want and why it won't happen.
Yeah, Katie, first let me tell you what I've been seeing in the last few minutes being out here. A lot of traffic as people are starting to head home for work, and a lot of more people speeding rather than following the rules. But it's these little islands that are narrowing the road that have people slow down, but not enough to make the people living in this neighborhood feel safe.
I didn't think I would be living on a highway on the street. They use the street as a highway.
We've become a connector now. This was a dead-end street before, but we have traffic.
So much traffic on Peach Orchard Drive in Greensboro. People are being disturbed day and night.
My once quiet neighborhood, as developments happen, has now become a cut-through.
Royce Scott has lived in the area for 25 years. He says the change in traffic flow is the effect of the urban loop, a roadway expected to get the vehicles off our local roads.
We deal with it, but I'm just trying to get help with slowing down the traffic.
Scott would like to see the city add speed humps to a portion of the road. I asked Greensboro's transportation engineering manager if this was possible.
One of the biggest concerns there is this was a primary emergency response route, and there was concern with the impact to emergency response times as well as just damage to the apparatus from those speed humps.
While traffic calming devices don't fit every neighborhood, Spencer told me over the last year his team has organized several community meetings and done speed studies for this neighborhood. In March of 2022, a traffic calming pilot program added these mid-block curbs to narrow the lanes and slow down drivers, along with roundabouts, digital speed signs, and these double yellow lines.
The speeders through here is terrible. Traffic is heavy, but yeah, I can live with the traffic. With the speeders, it's too dangerous.
It's not a one-size-fits-all situation. We have to look at the context of the neighborhood and figure out what works the best for that.
Spencer says with the opening of the urban loop last month, they're waiting for people to find and learn the route and hoping that it eases traffic. If it doesn't, they'll revisit the issue and consider other options. We're live in Greensboro. Daryl Matthews, Fox 8 News.